I got to the office, as usual, early, 6:15 or so, and the president happened to be going that day down to Florida to do an education event. And ironically, either the Deputy National Security Advisor, Steve Hadley, or I would normally have been with him whenever he traveled, even domestically. But this was just going to be a 4-hour trip, and so both of us stayed in Washington. There was lots to do. Just after the first plane went into the World Trade Center, my executive assistant came in and said, "You know, a plane has hit the World Trade Center." I thought, well, that's a strange accident. I called the president. We talked about how odd it was. Then I went down for my staff meeting, and they handed me a note that said a second plane had hit the World Trade Center, and I thought, my God, this is a terrorist attack. So I went into the Situation Room to try to gather the national security principles. I looked behind me, and a plane had hit the Pentagon on television. And about that time, the Secret Service came and said, "You have to go to the bunker. Planes are flying into every building in Washington. We don't know. The White House has got to be next." And I called the president, and the president said, "I'm coming back." And I said, "You stay where you are." I said, "You cannot come back here. Washington is under attack." So I talked to Vladimir Putin on the phone. He said, "We know that your forces are going up on alert. We are bringing our forces down." As an old Soviet specialist, it was really confirmation to me that the Cold War was over. And here was Russia trying to help at that moment. I remember sitting there and just trying to deal with everything that was coming across our desk in a sort of fog that frankly didn't lift until several days later at the memorial service, when I think for all of us the period of mourning was over and the period of defiance and action began.